So a website named the Forward Times Online posted an article that was so insane I have to share it with you all. Check out the pictures at the meatmagazine.blogspot.com website. There's a link beneath this YouTube video. Meat Magazine on YouTube and meatmagazine.blogspot.com is the website. You can check out pictures of Yasmin Eleby for yourself. Because the woman in question got married to herself. Here's what the Forward Times Online site had to say, and I quote, Yasmin Eleby recently married herself in a beautiful candlelit ceremony at the Houston Museum of African American Culture, HMAAC, on Saturday, January 3rd of 2014. Family and friends were in attendance to support Yasmin Eleby, who is also a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. And marrying herself, here's what she had to say about it. Marrying yourself, I believe, is simply an expression of self-love. Someone asked me, how do you marry yourself? My reply was simply self-love, and to acknowledge that you are in a relationship with yourself. Congratulations, Yasmin Eleby, end quote. Shit's about to get real. If you can't handle the heat, and let you know right now, you better get your ass about the kitchen, because it's about to get hot. It's on fire right now, okay? As a member of the Delta Sigma Theta sorority organization, you mean to tell me that she hasn't met the right man at the age of 40? After all that networking? Sound like she need to stop the networking and get the neck working. I thought that the whole point of joining one of those corny sororities or fraternities was to receive advantages in networking, communications, and navigating throughout life and business. She should have, in theory, met Mr. Right by now. However, her situation is not unique. The woman in this story is like so many other 40-ish fat black women. She's in a relationship with herself. However, this one took things to the extreme by pouring gasoline on her own ego when she married and committed herself to herself. And in my opinion, she needs to be committed to an insane asylum immediately. The relationship she's in with herself must be an unhealthy one, because Yasmin and at least 7 out of 10 of the bridesmaids appear to be obese, some of them morbidly obese. But black women with the marry yourself mentality aren't just typically fat, they're full of themselves as well, full of ego, and these narcissists, or narcissisters as I like to call them, are generally not mature enough to be in a relationship in the first place. You see, they love themselves entirely too much, and once you combine this self-worship with their big fat out of shape frames, they essentially don't have enough room for anyone else. I mean, how do you let someone in your heart when you have clogged arteries? No, but seriously. This insanity partially derives from black women being told they're strong, which is a masculine quality. They then go on to get themselves fashionable short shaved hairdos, wear the pants literally, buy themselves a Father's Day car specifically designed and marketed towards black mothers. And this is just a small portion of the things that they do during their gender transformation. It's like a make me a man kit, the most extreme of the extreme makeovers. But things get so much worse. These black women brazenly boast about how they can drink and smoke a man under the table. Then they get even more extreme when they make false claims about how they're an independent woman who doesn't need a man for anything. Well, other than to build their house and give them a job and procreate with them and fix their car, invent basically everything around them. Oh yeah, and grow their food too. But anyway, things start to get downright pathetic when they brag about how they can beat up a man and attract more women than a man and steal a man's woman and be a better man and a father than him and more. In other words, they can outman a man. That's their life goal. Then things get downright delusional when they brag about how they can be a housewife without a husband and without being an actual housewife by definition. In other words, they're just giving themselves titles and accolades at this point, just for the sake of having a position, or should I say a pedestal, to display the trophy or the artifact that is the black woman's ego, so we can worship her in all of her strong black glory. The way things are going, seeing people already talk to themselves, next thing you know, black women will be dating themselves too. I'm talking about Valentine's Day cards addressed to me They'll probably include love letters with graphic details about what they're going to do to themselves tonight. And the next thing you know, they'll have a reality TV show about a sassy, bald-headed, fat black mammy with an imaginary friend named myself. Her imaginary friend will pop up out of nowhere every time she walks past glass, mirrors, and water. One day she'll get sick of myself, so she'll get a restraining order out on her own reflection. Then when the quote-unquote bitch won't stop showing up, won't stop popping up and following her around, she'll stab her eyes out to prevent the unwanted contact. Nah, I'm totally kidding. But seriously though, we need to nip this crap in the bud before these insane black women get the idea in their fat heads to inseminate themselves next. And when I say inseminate, I don't mean a fertility clinic, or a sperm bank or anything like that. I mean, they're going to be making babies by themselves soon without a man at all. I'm talking about producing the sperm, and they're going to fuck themselves and everything. I'm not kidding. The woman in this story took herself on a honeymoon. The only good thing about this disturbing story is that when she gets divorced, she can keep everything. No, but seriously, I shouldn't make fun of people who potentially have mental disorders. All I have left to say about the story is, ladies and gentlemen, this is why I'm marrying a Japanese woman. Sure, in the anime movies, the Japanese woman might fuck an octopus or do other very odd things. However, the Japanese woman is as close to a good woman as you will ever get. Japan, here I come. CUM. Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channel. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more, especially if you're a wonderful Japanese woman.